Hello, welcome to the Self-Made podcast, and I have a question for you. Did you ever think about your users as real human beings? Well, I'm sure you say you did, but I'm gonna question that. I'm gonna tell you a story about Harley-Davidson and how they thought they actually knew their users or customers. So, in the 90s, Harley-Davidson wants to expand. Natural, right? We all want to expand, we all want to grow. So they look to the left, and they look to the right, and they look to the center. And what do they discover? The Jaguar, Ferrari, Porsche, and other car manufacturers have their own line of perfumes. And it's going really well. So they're thinking, okay, for sure, let's do that shit. Let's create our own Harley-Davidson perfume. What a genius idea. We want our users, our customers to remember the smell of the grease and the bike and the road and the burnt tires while they're putting the perfume. What a great complementary product, right? Well, what were the results? I think you can imagine. The Harley-Davidson perfume miserably failed. Not only did they spend millions on creating the product and trying to sell it and market it, but they also had to spend millions afterwards to repair the damage that was done. You can imagine a group like Hell's Angels see the ad for the perfume and what the response will be. So we can all learn for the Harley-Davidson mistake. How does this relate to apps? Well, easy. Did you ever develop a feature nobody actually used, was exposed to? Which feature did you develop lately or recently that actually moved the needle? The answer in most cases will be none. Just like Harley-Davidson, you went for a product nobody actually wants. And this means that you don't know your customer avatar. You don't know your user well enough to create the product that they do want. In Harley-Davidson case, they wasted millions of dollars and severely hurt their reputation with the target market. In your case, it's energy, it's time, it's hope. Yes, you can also waste hope. How do we avoid this? Some developers, some business owners, some entrepreneurs can do it naturally, okay? They have a feeling for the customer avatar and you might belong to this group and that's wonderful. But if that's not the case, and then I think that at least in 80% of the entrepreneurs, app creators, developers I've ever met, this is not the case, then you have to be more methodical and strategic about it. You have to ask the right question. Okay, first of all, what the heck is a customer avatar? Customer avatar is actually your ideal client, customer. So what are the 4 characteristics of a customer avatar? 1, they must have money. They must have money to pay, right? And in today's economy, you have to rethink about that. Does my customer avatar that I thought I was serving when I built the app, when I created all the marketing, when I push things forward, still has the money to pay? Or I need to shift it, right, to another subgroup of this avatar. Secondly, they must have a burning desire or pain. They must really super want something or really super suffer for something. And your app is the solution to this suffering or want. Third characteristic, you must have enough of them. It doesn't matter that I have one person who suffers enough and has enough money to pay me. I have to have tens of thousands of them to actually create a successful business. And the fourth characteristic, they must love your specific app and your solution. And why? Because you have a distinguished and special and unique USP, unique selling proposition. Or, in human words, why the heck should I want to use your app and not one of the other 1,000 or 10 of thousands or 10 or 100 competitors? What is your uniqueness? You have to communicate this uniqueness in the App Store page, in the onboarding sequence, of course, on the offer wall, and of course, on the functionality of your app. So that's the first thing. Now we know what is the customer avatar and what are the 4 characteristics that you have to look for. And now to help you do that, let's see what kind of questions we need to ask, okay? To ask ourselves, to ask our avatar. So I'm gonna ask you now, what are the 3 main key pain points or 3 key desires of your customer avatar. I'll give you time to answer. Go ahead. Second question, what are the 3 key beliefs that they have relating to the problem and the solution? Do they actually believe something can solve the problem? What kind of things they tried in the past that failed, so they turn to your app, right? If I have back pain and I went to the doctor and it didn't work, and I took some pills and it didn't work, and suddenly I get across your app, it will be good to communicate to me, hey, you saw the doctor and it didn't help? I know. You took a pill and it didn't help? I know. I've been there in your place, so that's why my solution worked. When you communicate, the conversation your avatar is already having in their head, in your App Store page. Again, onboarding, in the app itself, offer works, whatever, you make money, you make sales, you grow. Why? Because you connected to the customer avatar. So the conclusion is that each time you have a problem in your life, you don't make enough money, you make too much money, I don't know. Every time you create a problem in your life or in your app, no matter what, the answer is in your customer avatar. Talk to them, hear them out, read reviews, answer reviews, create a community so you'll be able to hear them and communicate with them directly. And then your app is gonna build itself as a product market fit app. That's it. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.